So dudes, Herbleaf here. So today I'm going to be bringing you a pretty unique build design. It took a little bit of time to cook up, but I find that it's pretty good and it synergizes well in regards to the current trios meta as well as in arena. That's where I've been mainly testing it. In reference to the pros, I really like the pros of the build, which I'll dive into here shortly. There are some cons obviously, and I'll touch on that as well. But long story short, what this build focuses around is a Bloodsap, Stillmend boot, magic healing, Perma Invis tumble build. So these components, it sounds like a lot in a recipe, but you'll see that it can actually synergize pretty well when leveraged properly. So in reference to the stats, with Jokester on, we're looking at 45 strength, 22 vigor, 40 agility, 42 dexterity, 15 will, 15 knowledge, 30 resourcefulness, and 132 HP. We do have 14 magic healing, taking into account the minus 50 magic scaling being rogue, so we're really only looking at 7, but it is still beneficial. In reference to the action speed, we're running about 38.8 prior to weapons out. With weapon, it's just under 40%, which is great and an ideal target for tumbling. In reference to the physical damage bonus, with weapons out, I should be right at just above 35% physical damage, which synergizes well with the build mechanics, which you'll see here shortly. In reference to the movement speed, it's about 314 movement speed. Do take into account that I do not have perfect rolls on this build, but I do have it near perfect. If I did have perfect rolls on everything, I would probably remove Jokester and I would swap it in for maybe double jump or poison weapon to help secure certain kills faster. But overall, for this build design, I find that this is very beneficial and once again synergizes with the current arena and trios meta. So the long story short here, and the most important thing to take into account, is that your magic healing does not scale your Bloodsap or your Stillmend boots. Those are flat healing. What the magic healing is there for is for your magic healing potions, depending on the rarity that you're deciding to use. It's very beneficial, and it scales depending on how you're leveraging your resets with your Stillmend and your invisibility buff duration. In reference to the build and how it synergizes with your teammates, there is a lot of druid healers as well as cleric healers. Especially with druid healers who can put the heal over time on you, it scales very well. Here's a quick example. Reference to the ways in which that this can be leveraged for other, rogue buff ball components, this honestly can open up further metas for, different types of invis rogue buff ball engagements. So obviously with rogue being renowned to be squishy, you have to choose your engagements strategically, being that you can't just W in an ape like a barbarian or even a fighter could. So in reference to the game plan here, you are leveraging your ambush tech. So at a current sword out 35% physical damage bonus, I'm leveraging my ambush to make sure that I'm hitting a 60% damage bonus on top of the headshot scaling with my first combo of my short sword. And when I engage, I'll essentially, get my combo in and I'll tumble back out, avoiding their hit very easily at 40% action speed. and then I'll reset. I'll basically pop ambush back in, and then I'll get the first procs back in, and I'll reset again. So this type of build, it's very good for not only aligning the initial engagement, but is very good for resetting, and if things get too hairy, you pop your health potion, go invis, and then allow your team to peel while you get somewhere safer to then pop your bandages and scale your healing that much more effectively. But in reference to this build, I see it as ultimately having a way to offset, let's say, a wizard's ignite, right? The burn effect, or even to the effect of a warlock's dot. Your healing can help offset a lot of that damage and mitigate what would, in a lot of times, potentially even kill you. So in reference to how you're leveraging this build and how you're, pre-potting, or how you're leveraging your resets, you and your team can actually benefit in multiple different ways, especially leveraging the long invisibility times with the buff duration built in. But you'll see here further from these clips how these builds benefits, and once again, just to kind of quickly go over the weapons and gear here at hand, we have a Bloodsap blade, we have a Dread Hood for the buff duration, Stillmend boots for the additional healing in certain situations, we have the Demon Clad leggings with the magic healing, Chris Dagger hand crossbow, we have a Courage Ring, Demon Grip gloves for the magic healing, Tattered Cloak, Ring of Finesse, Wanderer attire, and a Frost amulet.
Mine just hurting a little bit.
Drag them this way.
Alright, wizard's almost dead. Wizard has to go close to you because I'm not. Wizard dead. You're 1v1 again.
I gotta heal.
Step into me, I'll just give you guys an opening where I'm invisible.
Should we
Like,
even go out into the open room?
No, bait him back. Just kind of like chill by the stairs, and then I'll make a move into the middle. Raid, you're dead. Keep playing the kite game, we're good. Barb's low. Got the barb? Let's go, guys.
Hold it up. Hold it up. That was good. Hell yeah.
I'll bait the mobs. I got one. I need backup. I think I got two.
I'm dead, possibly, yep.
I'll give you cover.
Deep, I'm going deep.
Warlock dead.
Oh my god, I'm almost dead. You're off Marvin.
Not the crap, I'm stopping him, I'm stopping him. He's hurting.
I'll be back.
Nice. Yeah, W tumbles, hell yeah.